My fling out, I'm in it, I'm cold with it in it. Hold my, control my breathing. I just this evening, it's a.
Can we try it?
Boom.
Ooh.
Like that.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah,
Who is this guy? Who is this guy messing up our high five?
This is Alexis Morgan reporting live from the wreck.
What's up, Afro?
I'll get that steal. Oh, I gotta get back in mounds. Nice D pass. Oh, there we go. There we go. In the flesh, large.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. The beautiful skyline of Denver, Colorado is our best. Now look at Memphis's starting group. Morant and Allen at the guard spot. Dylan Brooks out there with AI. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Denver, they've got Michael Porter. Murray out there with Will Barton. And there's Gordon. And it's Jokic in at the 5 down low. We know a big part of a center's job is rim protection. Outside the pivot, Shaq, who stands out to you in guarding that rim, erasing shots, blocking shots? Who's that guy?
Well, the name that comes to mind right away is Jonathan Isaac. 6'11" forward coming into his zone as a defender and a shot blocker. Let's see, from the guard's point of view, Drew Holiday, old school defender. Kent Bazemore, Derek White, they can all give you 40-plus blocks in a season.
You know who's pretty good, too, is McCollum up at Portland.
Yes, he's really good.
All the guys under 6'7" in the league, he's #1 at blocking shots among guards.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Passes it to Jokic, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And Memphis called for the foul. This is his first free throw of the game.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
And the draft and develop method, a staple in Denver. Shaq, do you like how they're doing things?
You know, they've had some savvy picks over the years, and what I really like is they're willing to gamble on talent. You know, it's no accident how they got where they are right now.
And they stay with it and they develop it. It's great.
I mean, think about the potential impact of getting a guy like Michael Porter Jr. late in the first round. And don't forget, Jokic was his second-round pick.
Huh?
Yes. Here's Murray after the made shot from Jonas Valanciunas. Jokic finds Barton. Jokic trying to free himself up. Barton, no luck.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. That free throw, no good. Shaq, no surprise, the importance of leadership to a winning basketball team. Some lead vocally, some lead by example. Who do you regard as the best leaders in the NBA?
Let's see, Steph Curry, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Something like that, yes.
Yes,
A lot of vowels.
LeBron James, Chris Paul, and, Damian Lillard up in Portland. Jimmy Butler in Miami. There's probably a leader on every team.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Mike Malone. He told me defensively they have to stop dribble penetration, challenge the lobs at the basket, and generally make it difficult to get to the front of the rim. They don't want this to turn into a dunk fest because that will not end in their favor. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here is Porter after the made shot from AI. Murray with the bounce pass. Poked away. Lock at 6. Barton inside the line. And he overshot that one, missing.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
And check out Jokic using not just his length, but also the timing. The offensive player better think twice next time.
Now here's Barton. He had 10 points in the win against New Orleans. And it's Jokic missing.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
We talk about the gunslingers in the NBA. Jamal Murray, never afraid to take the bad shot.
5 shot. Listen, I've never been a shooter, but I play.
5 shot. 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 5 platoon swap here on the floor. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. AI comes in for Anderson. Brooks checked in for Porter. And Allen subbed in for DeAnthony Melton.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
And that'll give them a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
Porter is out there with Green, and it's Nikola Jokic. Then it's Will Barton, and it's Murray in at the point guard position. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. The shot's good. Jokic has got 6.
And Shaq, your kids are getting to the age where they're on everyone's radar as prospects. Talk about the role that you play in that process.
I tell them that I can help them through recruitment so they make informed decisions. But, ultimately the choices are their own. I told them that, yes, I am your father, but when we talk about certain things, I'm not your father, I am your advisor.
And how has it gone so far? Like in the very first parts of you going through this process, how's that gone?
Well, I like to live the deja vu process. The same thing that my father did for me. I do the same thing for my kids. I just tell them, hey, you make the decision, and I'll either tell you it's a good decision, it's a bad decision, but I'll have to ultimately, respect what you say. So I just try to stay out of the way.
Straight on it.
Look at the touch. Jokic's ability to throttle his own power is impressive.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Pass to Valanciunas. Shaq, you stayed at LSU 3 years, played 3 years of college basketball, but went back and completed your degree, which was terrific. Then you pursued training and degrees in other fields. What draws you so much to continuing education?
You always want to keep improving yourself. I owe it to myself and my family to complete my degree. I'm famous for saying I got 4 degrees. Would you like to know?
Yes.
Bachelor's, master's, doctorate, and street.
What's the most valuable of those?
Street, yes.
The Nuggets trail by 13. Murray surveying the D. Outside, Porter. And Valanciunas pulls it down.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Thunder was phenomenal. He finished with 17 points, and he was efficient out there, whether it was from the field or at the free throw line. They're playing great team ball, largely because of his impressive play. Kevin, let's see if they can keep their win streak alive tonight.
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
Paul Millsap's checked in for Jermichael Green.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
And Shaq, a pleasure to have you with us. Great to hear your observation as always. I hope you join us again.
I will. Happy to give them any time. I appreciate you guys. Love you guys very much.
Man, they really are chomping at the bit to get you back up there.
Yeah, they want you back in this. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies riding a 15. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Really an incredible game from AI.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
Not someone they usually rely on to do this, but you need role guys to step up once in a while and help you out.
Now we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Morant and Allen at the guard spots. AI is out there with Brooks, and it's Valanciunas in at the center. Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. You played with the great one in Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think, for it.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think two guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, I think, are the two guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot it from the free throw line, they give you rim protection. I throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
Three young, dynamic centers. Those are good names.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
Morant passes to Brooks. Here's AI, and AI throws it down.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
The Nuggets trail by 17. Murray outside. Jokic kicks to Porter. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Those are the plays you want from Valanciunas on the defensive end. Didn't hesitate to challenge the shot.
And great hustle to turn that block shot into a fast break opportunity. Big time play on both ends.
Here's Murray. Here's Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
Such a savvy player. Love watching Jokic battle for positioning on the offensive glass.
Allen kicks to Brooks. He feeds it to AI. Yep, that one goes. AI's got 19 points.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Murray, no good.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Denver calls timeout.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want.
Substitution here for Denver. Jokic, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Jermichael Green comes in for Paul Millsap. Porter's checked in for Gordon, and it's Will Barton in for Rivers. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Jackson. AI comes in for Clark. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Kyle Anderson. And Allen subbed in for Brooks. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one. That free throw good from Barton. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Jokic is out there with Green. Then it's Michael Porter. Then there's Murray. And it's Barton in at the shooting guard. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Porter with it. Now Green defending. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Feeds to AI. And AI throws it down.
The complete game of Otto Porter. Overplay him, and it's a good bet he'll find an open man.
The Nuggets trail by 18. Pass to Jokic. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Again, the Nuggets score.
I'm not sure if he was trying to show off or what, but when you're that open, you got to go straight to the basket. The fadeaway was clearly a bad choice.
And there's the pass to Porter. Allen outside. Inside. AI. Lee pass was put in just the right spot. AI's got 4 points this quarter.
Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
Barton outside. Passes to Green. Outside Porter. And here's Jokic. Guarded by Valanciunas. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. And a wide open look for Porter. Offline with his three. And the Grizzlies leading by 18. Allen outside. Here's AI. Banked in off the glass. And now it's 27 points for AI.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
It's tipped. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Pass to Allen. Here's Valanciunas. Morant scanning the floor. AI right side. Back to Morant. From outside off the mark. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Denver Nuggets. Great D that time from AI.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Pass to Valanciunas. It's Morant in the corner. And they double up Morant. And a wide open look for Valanciunas. Off target from three-point range. The Nuggets trail by 20.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Grizzlies.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 30 wins on the year now.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for AI.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. Dishes at the bowl. There's the pass to Dozier. Out to the wing. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Porter passes to Jones. We've got 13 seconds left in the game. And again, Memphis no good. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.